Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of EGEM. This is a documentary of my life journey, as we already know. So let's get it going. On today's episode, I want to talk about something that might trigger a lot of us, right? And please let's be open minded. So today, I want to talk about something that concerns me, something that's been happening around me, and I'm going to give you an example with my brother. I hope he doesn't come for me. So I think for the past couple of days, really, there's been like a sporadic of contents about church women, Ndinne, the Christian mothers, CW women in gatherings, and the talks are centered on enabling men, literally. It's been where they victimize women, talk about what a woman shouldn't do or should do in her marriage. Not because the things they're not saying it to, enhance a healthy marriage. No, they're saying things that would belittle a woman but to make a man feel good. Right? So it's just like massaging the ego of the man in the marriage. So there was content. I think I'll try and see if I can put it up where they've said something about, oh, if people are married and you've not been able to make babies and they call for a family meeting, even when the man is impotent, you should not let the family know. You should take the blame as the woman, pretend that you're the one that has the problem. And I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? And the other day I was talking to my brother. My brother cooks real good. Like he's a good cook. Like the guy they cook. We're having conversation. He wanted to make. He calls me too when he wants to make something different. Like, oh, what should I add this? What should I do? And I really, really do love that. Right. So we're talking one day, and he wanted to make rice and beans, and I said, okay, so do this, do this, do this. But see, if you had gotten that pressure cooker I told you to get the other time, this would have been faster. I was like, no, no, no. Do you know mommy said that if I continue listening to you, Chinelo, that I will not get married. I'm like, why is mommy saying that? And then he goes about how mommy said that since he cooks so well, if a woman cooks for him, he won't be satisfied and all of that. He'll be selective. And I'm like, yes, my mother can see that. Like, she's so guilty. But man, and yeah, he tells me stories. I think I've seen that happen. I've even experienced it where he goes to the market and the market women, the same women. So there's the first of all, there's the assumption of, oh, he must be a stingy man for him to want to come to the market. Why can't he send his wife? Why can't he give his wife money? Or why can't he send his babe? Right? First of all, there's the assumption. So when they are now, the market women do this a lot. When they are now maybe calling prices for you, ridiculous prices, and you are just paying, and they now realize that okay, money no be problem, right? Because I mean he's paying the bills. Then there's now the trying to now come and find out why you oga, why fine boy brother, why you be saying that you they come market now? Why you no send your woman? Have you no get woman? And all of those nasty funny talks. And I mean in their head maybe they're trying to make jokes, but you see the underlying meaning, right? Like there's an assumption or there's a behavior that is expected. A woman is the one that is supposed to go to the market, even without being in a relationship. A man coming to the market is assumed that he's either stingy or he's married to a terrible woman or he's with a bad woman or he's single. Because why would a man be in the market? I mean, this is a human being that needs something, something that is food. They don't even make this comment or get angry or, when it's other things. When the man comes to buy food items, that's when the problem starts because why is he buying food? It's the woman that's supposed to come to the market. There's no question of what if the woman is sick? What if there's no woman? Why should it even be a woman in the first place, right? This is a human being for crying out loud, an adult. So we women or our mothers or women of before now, we enable all of these nasty tiny behaviors without even knowing it, right? I mean, like, look at it from the POV of a girl child. These mothers have girls in their house, they have sisters, they are women themselves. And it's with the same mentality and narrative that they've raised their sons and raised their daughters. So you're raising your daughter to literally be a slave, right? You're teaching, or by your characters and the things you see around your children, you're making your boy child believe or behave in a way that he thinks that his life has to be centered. He doesn't do any. He's not supposed to do anything for himself. He can't do his laundry. He can't clean up his room. It's the sister or whoever girl child that's in the house that's supposed to do all of that for him. And that's how you see children. You send children to the universities and they're dirty. Like boys are literally dirty. They can't clean up themselves because back home it's mommy that does it or it's the sister that does it. That's a very terrible behavior, and it's sad to see that we are the ones that enable it. Like we're guilty, every one of us. I can't even exempt myself because in tiny ways I might have done that without even knowing. I might have done it for my brother out of love, or did it for my cousin, or did it for a partner, you know. But we really need to do better ourselves. We need to consider that the girl child is human first. Before our genitals defined who we were. We're humans. The boy child also is human. He should be able to do something for himself. I think one of the beautiful experiences my brother gets from having learned how to cook is, I mean, there's this satisfaction that you crave something, right? And then you're able to whip it up for yourself in the exact same way that you wanted it. You could afford to go buy it, you know, but there's this joy that comes from knowing that you can meet that. There's this joy, and there was one time I was really sick at home and they made me pepper soup. I mean, that's like meeting your loved ones halfway, meeting them in the point of their need, right? So in marriages, I don't even know what to say because I mean, I've never been married, but girl, how can we in church gatherings be teaching women in marriages? I saw one that said something about, oh, if you find out that your husband raped your girl child, you should never let that come out. You should settle. Mommy, please, we really need to do better. We really need to do better because the reason why women are abused in marriages were because they were raised, the men they are married to were raised as terrible boys. The reason why men are out there being nasty and feeling like they're entitled to any girl's body out there, feeling like when a woman wears a mini skirt, she's wearing it because she wants men to be attracted to her because we've thought boys to be entitled to women's bodies, entitled to their very existence. By virtue of having a penis, you are just superior to a woman. And this didn't start from home. It starts from when this man was still a boy. It starts really, really, really like on the grassroots. Mothers need to do better. We need to we need to raise boys, raise men who are able, who are capable, who would want to leave our daughters for, who we're certain that our daughters can close their eyes around them and sleep and dream without fear of being harmed or being hurt or being taken advantage of. So, guys, before I get really emotional on this, we're gonna have to wrap it up, right? I'm looking forward to another time where we catch up on something very, very, very goofy and not being this serious. I don't like being this serious. Until next time, Yakazi. Bye, guys.